Bones here with No Bull Airsoft Reviews with another unboxing. I just did an unboxing, but I decided to shoot another one anyway. Could have done them both in one video, but I decided to make it do. So right now we have the CYMA or Cybergun Kalashnikov AK47, the Ames version, and they put Kalashnikov on it, but the Ames version is Romainia AK47. But that doesn't make any difference because this is airsoft. So go ahead and open this. Supposedly this is one of the better AKs out there. I know CYMA is supposed to make pretty much some of the best AKs internally wise. Real sword would be the best all around probably. I haven't owned a real sword, but you know, it'd be nice to have one, but I'm not willing to pay that much money for an AK-47 when I can get a CYMA that's damn near just as good. Yeah, the externals don't look as good, but hey, what the hell. Maybe I'll buy one later on. So first thing you get is a catalog with a bunch of accessories from Cybergun. And yeah. And then you get what they like to call a manual that is about 2 pages long. So, okay, so you get, first off, you get a smart charger that comes in here. And never, ever, 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 ever use smart chargers that come with airsoft guns unless that is all you have. So, with that, you get a little warning there. The gun comes with a high cap magazine, 550 round standard AK high cap magazine. It's metal, looks like a decent magazine. So yep, nothing you guys haven't seen before. And it comes with a battery, so let's zoom in on that. It's your standard stick type battery. Excuse me. I probably wouldn't use it. It says AEG high-end battery. I don't know if you guys can read that or not. But that does not mean that it's high-end. You don't let the words fool you. It's 1200 milliamp. I don't know if it's an 8.4 or 9.6. It's an 8.4. So, yeah, no, don't use that. So we'll get to the gun. It has, as you can see, a side folding stock, and gun came packaged well, by the way. Got everything off of a website that I'm not going to name unless they want to sponsor me and start sending me guns. But I got this from a website online, popular one, and it comes with, let's see, side folding stock, of course. It doesn't come with it. It is part of the gun. It's an Ames Romanian style side folding stock. It does look like a pretty decent stock. It has some grip here on the back. You guys can see it. Don't know if you can or not because I can't even see it in the camera. But it's got some nice grip to it. It's got 2 plastic pieces right here, so when you fold it, or 1 plastic piece right here, so when you fold it, it doesn't slam and scratch up your gun. And this stock also folds the right direction. It folds this way. So if you did want to put a scope on this, which I don't recommend doing because it's an AK, and putting an AK, even putting a scope on a real steel AK is just dumb. But if you do want to put a scope on there, an optic, if you feel the need to, I think it's dumb. That's my personal opinion, but that doesn't mean I'm wrong, and we're all right to our opinions. All have a right to our opinions. So the rail's over here, so the stock does not fold over the rail if you put optics on there. It does allow the fire selector to be switched. Does not get in the way of the fire selector at all, which is really nice. I think on the older versions it was actually getting in the way of the fire selector and stuff like that. So actually I know for a fact it was while watching some other reviews on this gun. Comes with real wood right here on the handguard, or I mean the front handguard, and as you can see, vertical foregrip already built in. It's kind of nice. And it is the real wood. It's not going to be a great wood. It's not going to be your wood that's on a real AK47. But it does have a nice finish to it. I do really like the way it looks, actually. I'm very surprised. I own many real steel guns, so and the finish does look, it looks decent. Like I said, I own a lot of real steel guns, and this looks pretty, it almost looks like the real thing. Not really. But it is an AK. Unless you hold it up to a real AK, real steel AK, it does look pretty damn real. And it's got the all steel body. It's not pot metal or anything like that. It's got white on the iron sights up front, so you can read them, which will probably wear off if you don't know. It's got, of course, a steel barrel. The orange, ugly orange flash hider, which I am going to take off of there. I don't recommend taking off the orange flash hider at all, and I do not promote that because it is for safety. But if you do take the orange flash hider off, do not give airsoft a crappy name and take your gun out in public where it's not supposed to be used, because it gives airsoft a bad name. Cops get called, people can get shot. You know, I would hate to see an airsofter take a gun out without the orange tip off, and say in his front yard or something. Somebody calls the cops pull up, and then they get shot. That gives a really bad name to airsoft, and well, unfortunately, you get shot as well. So just be safe and smart when you guys are using your airsoft weapons. A few people can ruin it for the rest of us, and that's not what I want to see. You don't want our guns to be painted bright orange and green like they want to do with if SB97, I do believe, passes down in California, and a lot of guns come out of California. So just because it's in California doesn't mean it's going to affect you guys wherever you're at in the United States or elsewhere. I mean, even outside the United States. When bills like that start passing, you know, it's a trickle effect, and you know, we just lose more of our rights. So be smart when you're playing with your airsoft guns. You take the orange tip off, keep it in a case if you're out in public until you get to the field, and then you can take it out of the case. You should do that anyway, even if you don't take the orange tip off. Don't treat them as they're a real gun. If you're going to be out with them. Don't treat them as a toy. I mean, yes, they shoot BBs, so in my mind, it is still a firearm, and it should be treated like a firearm. Now that a little lecture's over, you got your fire selector. So, you know, standard AK fire selector. Feels good and solid. Doesn't feel loose. I've heard people say the bolts are loose on these, but this one is not loose. Plastic pistol grip. Got your Made in China sticker to verify it's been made in China. You got your Kalashnikov trademarks, even though it's a Romanian AK47. So the Kalashnikov trademarks right there. Hopefully my camera's focusing. I'll show you guys the wood right now. It does look pretty decent from if you guys can see that good. I don't know if you can or not, but the wood does look really nice on this gun. Yet again, I mean, but it's not a good wood. You can feel it. But hey, it's an airsoft gun. It's not real steel. But you could, if you wanted to, if you really wanted a really nice wood on here, you could take some wood off a real steel AK and stick it on here, which is actually probably what I'm going to do, because I'm not a fan of the vertical foregrip. I just wanted the aim stock. I just like the aim stock. So I'm going to take this off here and either get like an OD green hand grip or something. I don't know, make it different somehow than the other AKs in the field. But so there it is, guys. Of course, the battery goes right in here, and looks like it's gonna be a good gun, guys. I know Cybergun makes some of the best AKs out there, especially if you're on a budget. They are the best AK out there if you're on a budget. And I bought this because I'm getting out of M4s. Sold both my M4s, or no, sold one of my M4s. Still have another one, and I'll probably keep that one around. I got a lot of M4 mags, but I also have an ICS Galil, and I wanted, you know, if I'm going to run AKs that day, then I want 2 different AKs to run, just in case one breaks. Always bring a second gun to the field, because you never know what's going to happen. There's no wobble in this gun at all or anything. It's all very, very sturdy. There's hardly any mag wobble, but listen guys, it's another thing that makes me angry about airsoft reviews. And that's another reason why I started my channel, is just to be able to say the kind of things that I want to say. On real steel guns, there is mag wobble. So don't, think it's a big deal if you get mag wobble on your airsoft gun, because it's not that big of a deal. It happens in real guns too. So, and I have really high quality guns, and they still have mag wobble. I have a Stag AR-15, which is a $1,700 gun, and it has mag wobble because, well, you don't want your mags to be super tight when you're out there in the field and having to yank them out, do you? No, I don't think so. But anyway, guys, there is the CYMA Kalashnikov AK47 Ames version. I believe on some air sites it's called the .50, .050 or something like that. That's under CYMA. So CYMA, Cybergun, same company. But here's the gun, guys. I look forward to using it, and I will give you a review later after I have had it out in the field more than 2 or 3 times. Like I said with my reviews, I'm not going to just take the thing out of the box and review the gun. You can't review a damn gun if you haven't shot it and used it. So this is the unboxing and, well, the first look at the CYMA Kalashnikov AK47 Ames version. Alright guys, bones, sane, peace.